Dropping $80,000 to $100,000 on a flagship SUV is a massive capital allocation. You are making a significant financial commitment to secure safety and guaranteed capability for your family. For decades, that kind of money bought you one default answer: the Toyota Land Cruiser. The LC300 is the reigning champion in this bracket, backed by 50 years of proven, unbreakable heritage and absolute brand trust. It earned that reputation out here. You will find Land Cruisers thriving in the harshest, unpaved environments on Earth, operating thousands of miles away from the nearest service center. But today, Jetour is offering a 900 horsepower plug-in hybrid with a luxury tech suite for significantly less money than the established standard. Jetour is backing this up with extreme public claims. They engineered the G700 with an independent water fording system, heavily promoting its amphibious capabilities through real-world river crossings. We aren't talking about shallow streams. They drove this vehicle across the Yangtze River, Asia's longest river, maintaining propulsion and buoyancy through deep, moving currents. This creates a direct trade-off between the Land Cruiser's guaranteed 15-year life cycle and the G700's immediate gains in fuel efficiency and cabin technology. This split-screen scorecard highlights the gap. On the left, the Land Cruiser offers a 300 horsepower V6 diesel and a high price tag. On the right, the Jetour delivers 904 horsepower with its plug-in hybrid system, while dropping the price bar significantly. Purchasing the Land Cruiser prioritizes long-term asset protection, while the G700 prioritizes the immediate quality and cost efficiency of every kilometer driven. Under the hood, the mechanical contrast is absolute. The LC300 relies on a traditional 3.3-liter V6 diesel, while the G700 uses a 2.0-liter turbocharged plug-in hybrid paired with dual electric motors. This bar chart illustrates the sheer power disparity between the two. The Jetour produces 904 horsepower and over 1,100 newton-meters of torque, stretching its performance bar 3 times further than the Toyota's. That electrical architecture gives you a major economic advantage. The G700 uses a 34.1 kilowatt-hour battery, providing 150 kilometers of EV range, shielding you from rising diesel costs. This gas-electric synergy pushes its combined travel distance up to 1,400 kilometers, outpacing the standard diesel tank. To manage that massive power output, the Jetour utilizes an advanced 800-volt high-voltage architecture. The LC300 leans entirely into mechanical simplicity. It lacks complex electrical dependencies by design. That simplicity becomes vital off-road. If a highly complex electrical system fails deep in the wilderness, you have a severe liability. A software glitch cannot be fixed with a wrench. On paper and in the city, the G700 dominates the economics and performance metrics, but the LC300 claims the victory the moment you leave the safety of the power grid and dealership infrastructure. That same philosophy extends to the interior. The G700 greets you with a multi-screen dashboard and an extensive technology suite supported by Huawei. It is optimized for maximum passenger comfort, offering specific luxuries like massaging second-row captain's chairs and highly advanced automated parking systems that navigate tight spaces for you. When we map these features on a radar chart covering cabin tech, autonomous features, and luxury amenities, the superiority of the Jetour becomes visible. Its coverage completely dwarfs the LC300 across every metric. But there is a hidden cost to this level of technology. You face a steep learning curve today, and the certainty that these screens and software will eventually become obsolete. Inside the LC300, you'll find physical buttons, traditional analog layouts, and even a CD player. This deliberate engineering choice prioritizes tactile reliability. If we shift the axes on our radar chart to measure interface longevity and tactile reliability, the dynamic completely flips. Here, the LC300 takes a commanding lead. The Jetour offers a high-tech cabin experience right now. The Toyota guarantees you a functional, identical user experience 15 years down the road. Underneath the cabin, the foundational ride architectures dictate how these vehicles behave daily. The G700 utilizes an adjustable air suspension, while the LC300 sticks to a traditional ladder frame with a solid rear axle. By using air suspension, the G700 actively isolates the cabin from the road, delivering a flat, refined ride. The air suspension allows the wheels to move rapidly, absorbing the rough terrain below. Meanwhile, the passenger cabin, floating above, remains perfectly level and undisturbed. The trade-off is the vulnerability of the system itself. Air struts eventually leak or fail, leading to highly expensive replacements once the warranty expires. In the LC300, you will experience side-to-side sway at highway speeds. This is a necessary byproduct of the mechanical articulation required for serious off-roading. This schematic of a solid rear axle shows exactly why that sway exists. When one wheel is pushed up over a large boulder, it forces the opposite wheel down to maintain vital ground contact. The Jetour optimizes its chassis for the 95% of the time you spend on the tarmac. The LC300 sacrifices some of that daily road comfort to guarantee survival in the most extreme off-road scenarios. Ultimately, the final comparison rests on a $20,000 price gap. The Land Cruiser is a defensive purchase. You are paying a premium to buy a predictable future, a known resale value, and mechanical trust. The G700 is an offensive purchase. You save money up front to optimize for current power, fuel efficiency, and comfort, while accepting the risks of unknown depreciation. This decision flowchart breaks it down based on your primary purchasing anxiety. It asks a simple question: what are you most worried about? If you keep cars for 10 or more years, frequently travel far from dealership networks, and demand high resale value down the line, then your main concerns are depreciation and failure. That path leads you straight to the Toyota LC300. But if you use your SUV primarily for urban luxury, want immunity from volatile fuel prices, and demand maximum return on your technology investment, then your anxiety is outdated tech and high fuel costs. Following that branch points to the Jetour G700. The Land Cruiser provides the certainty of a proven past. The G700 offers the performance potential of the next decade.